Let me know if you need anything else.
Των πρεών της χείρας. Αντακαίων άραχος και λευκός πάλι, αχυψίους τύπους, σκόμπους και τρίγλας εξευξήνου πόντου. Έχουμε ταρχίους ικής εξόντου και προποντίδος. Έχουμε αλιπάστους ηχθείς και άλλας εκ διοσκουρίας.
Come on.
Προστίτω όλων.
Τρομερότατον έστι. Τι?
I'm here to...
Alexios!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Socrates...
And you...
His wife, of course.
Of course. With how much Socrates has told me, it's like I already know you.
Oh? What sort of things has he said?
He said how beautiful you are. I see now how true his words were.
You flatter me. Though I'm surprised Socrates said as much to you. He's not the type to focus on looks.
So, where is Socrates? I got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home after.
Sounds like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep me company.
How long have you and Socrates been married?
It's been quite some time now.
What is it about him that you love so much?
Love is not the word I'd use. He frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
That's not something I wanted to picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
Μη φεύγουμε. Τούτο όποτε συμβήσετε. Ως περός ούκ εργάζεστε εδώ. Ενοχλείς με.
Some people over here!
Xantippe!
What is it?
Socrates! They took him away. They said...
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to...
I'll find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's...
I can't believe Socrates was arrested. I need to find out what happened.
Είδα την άδεινά με τον ανέβρινε στην κλασική αίτηση.
I need to stay hidden.
What?
Alexios, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more curious about how you are here.
We've known each other a long time now.
You've taught me that the blade can sometimes be necessary.
I was worried about...
Your care is appreciated, but if you had waited only a bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free. I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No.
You would go to trial just to prove you can convince them.
Exactly. You have your ways to find excitement, and
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slightest...
And that doesn't bother you?
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think.
About...
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about.
Socrates, the Pythia is...
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing.
What does that have to do with being locked?
I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine.
Since you won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself.
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent.
Ah,
I'll come back when I have what I need. They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
Right there!
Ella. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Is it a big herd or a little herd?
Will the herds go?
Tell you what, you have to scare it away. If you roar like a lion...
Grrr!
Good job. Now run along...
You must be a physician.
Yes, I'm Lycaon. You must be a Misthios.
That depends. Will I have to roar for you too?
Sometimes the best medicine I can give my patients is a dose of hope. I take...
I'm healthy as a whole.
You look strong and prepared for anything. My patients need mandrake herbs.
Are you too busy to pick?
Too chewy. A pack of wolves is resting near the stream. I'll pay you generously for your...
You know how to talk to a Misthios. Is that all you want? The mandrake?
For now. Bring them back to me, and I'll package them for my patients.
I'll bring you the herbs. You said they were...
Yes, by a little stream northeast of Tira. The flowers haven't bloomed yet, but the leaves are a distinctive gray-green.
Yeah! Off we go now. Yeah! Off we go.
Come on.
The Count said the herbs would be near a little stream. That looks like it. These must be the herbs Lycaon wanted. These should be enough mandrake herbs. Time to go back to the physician. Yalla. Here, I found...
Thank you. I'll prepare...
I'll wait.
I've crossed the herbs so they'll be easier to take. Could you please bring them to my patients? Just
I thought I brought you more herbs than the...
I needed to save a double dose for my grandmother. I'll give it to her.
Sure. I'll just...
Thank you. All my one should be at the animal pens to the west. One is building a house in the northeastern corner. And, one works in the fields to the south.
I'm sure I can find them. Let's go. Lycaon sends his regard.
The medicine he promised. Thank you.
He didn't look sick.
I've seen him up and walking around at all hours, mumbling to him.
I'm sure. Lycaon made this medicine for you.
Thanks. See, I take care of these beasts, and Lycaon takes care of me. Too bad nobody takes care of him, though.
What do you mean?
His parents died young. His grandmother raised him, but then... she was born under a cursed star. Never mind that. He's a good boy.
I'm sure he is. Off we go now. Come on. Ella. These herbs are from Lycaon.
Oh, thank you. That physician is so thoughtful and so handsome. It's too bad he's decided not to marry.
Why not?
He just told me some nonsense about not wanting to burden an innocent woman with his worries. Personally, I just wish he'd been honest and said I'm not his type.
I wonder why he'd say that.
Come on, come on. Yeah! Yeah!
Ella. I delivered all your medicine. Seems you have a lot of people concerned for your well-being.
Thanks. My grandmother, Praxithea, I have to bring her the last of the medicine. Will you come along with me to her house? I think I need your help.
Yes. I'd like to know what's going...
Oh, thank you. Please, my grandmother's house is this way. Thanks for coming with me. Would you say you've killed many people?
Why do you ask me that?
If someone is impious to the point of doing grave injustice to people as well as the gods, do they not deserve punishment?
What did Praxithea do?
She spoke false prophecies for years. Those who came to her for advice received only lies.
Your grandmother was an oracle.
Yes, up on the hill in Delphi. She confessed to me recently that she never heard the gods, and only repeated the words she was told.
Told by vile people with evil intentions.
Exactly. Wars have been fought over those words. She can't be left unpunished.
My family was torn apart by a false prophecy. If it was one of hers, I may take matters into my own hands.
Get out of here, Lycaon! I know what you want to do. You'll just bring more shame on our family.
I don't want to do this, Agavi. But for the sake of justice, we can't let Praxithea live.
It's out of our hands anyway. Some strange men were searching the village today, looking for her. I brought them here, and they dragged her away.
What kind of justice is that?
You wouldn't understand. She was an impious old fool. Now we have nothing more to worry about. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Alexios. I've also been wronged by a false prophecy. It might have been your grandmother's.
If we don't find her, we can't settle any of this. Please help me figure out where she's been taken.
I'll look for clues.
What did you expect me to do? All that talk about killing? A solution showed up, so I took it.
That wasn't the way it was supposed to happen. She's my responsibility, not yours.
Praxithea must have lost this bracelet in the struggle. But no ordinary thief would have left something so valuable behind. Have you seen anything strange going on around here?
Well, if bandits taking over my cousin's farm is strange, yes.
What did they do?
Gave her a running start. She can't go back there. They've set up camp, and they're armed and dangerous.
Interesting. Where is that farm?
It's not far west of here, but I wouldn't mess with those bandits.
Thanks for the advice. The This looks like a contract. Deliver the package to the drop-off, and don't damage it. If they mean Lycaon's grandmother, chances are she's alive. Praxithea was kidnapped and brought to a farm west of here. The bandits were hired to deliver her alive.
Thank you for figuring that out, Alexios.
I'm no fool, Lycaon. Your sister put Praxithea in great danger, and you've been asking me about killing. Do you want me to end her life?
No. It has to be me. I need to kill her.
She's your grandmother, and you're no killer. You should give this more thought.
She's my responsibility. I don't want her to suffer. That's why I asked you for Mandrake. It's a painkiller. But for now, will you go to the farm to stop those bandits? I don't think I can take them all on myself.
Let's go find Praxithea.
Thanks, Alexios. You said the farm was to the west. I'll meet you there.
Let's ride! Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yalla. Come on. Yeah. That must be the farm where Praxithea is being held prisoner. This area will be well defended.
Thank you, my child. We must get away from here. Could more bandits be coming? Please, let's get out of here. Thank you for saving.
Don't thank me, voice of Apollo. Or were those someone else's words?
So you've met my grandson. You're right. I lied to everyone. I am so sorry. The gods should have killed me by now. Instead, they made me live with my remorse.
Why did you spread lies? People trusted you. You were supposed to bring them the word of Apollo.
I didn't plan to, not when I was chosen to be the oracle of Apollo. But I met people there who told me I must speak the words they asked, or else my family would suffer for my disobedience.
Family? Do you remember telling a Spartan family that their younger child must die? A grieving mother with eyes like mine.
I am so sorry for what you have lost.
Who wanted you kidnapped? These brutes didn't come up with the idea themselves.
Please, don't ask me that. The ones who want to punish me now, the ones who told me what to say, they would bury you alive if I told you about them.
The ones with masks and dark cloaks? The cult of Cosmos?
Do not speak their name.
Did she tell you? Is she the oracle who brought ruin on your family?
I'm sorry for what I've done. I accept my punishment. But please, don't let my grandson kill me. Lycaon's a good man, a healer. This would break him.
No, this is my responsibility. I must be the one to end her.
I've killed enough people to know that violence has no end. Better to move on, and make the best of the lives the gods have given you.
Move on? But you said Praxithea ruined your family.
She can do no more harm. Killing her for revenge won't change what happened. Besides, didn't you tell me something about hope?
Thank you for your mercy. I promise I will do good with what's left of my days.
You're right, Alexios. I might not be able to forgive my grandmother, not right away. But she can go on with her life, and I with mine.
I think you've made the right decision.
How do you do this? Decide who lives and who...
How do you do it, Lycaon? All those lives depending on you, needing your healing.
I think I need you, Alexios. Not to kill anybody or find anything. Just to stay with me.
I can't stay forever, but for now, let me take care of you, healer.
οφθαλμοί μου πεσεύουσι.
Σύσταμε του φρονή, συναλλάσσει τους φρονούς.
Oh no, not you. You remember me? Just go. I'm too old for this.
this?
There might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again?
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time, they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly, I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry, and tell me what you want.
There's something you need to know. The cult is dead.
What do you mean, they're dead?
Just that. I've killed them all. There's nobody left to control you.
You may have unmasked those who made the decisions, but the cult did not die with them. Their beliefs will live on.
Then I'll find and kill whoever follows them.
That is not a possible task. Now, tell me what you want.
You told Socrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Socrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Socrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally? For what?
I know much of Socrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
I understand why you think Socrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that serve the same purpose? And much quicker?
Socrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily. He'll have more drive when he finds the answer on his own.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Socrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Socrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him. Dawn has come.
Please, don't come back here again.
Η τραγωδία διαφθείρει τους νέους και ούτε εκείζονται. Εκκρίση αποφέρεται το πυρί του ατόπου υποθάλποντη. Λέγει ιδεοάνθρωπος και ιδεοθέωση πράσινο. έβαλες εστί.
This is it.
Sorry for sharing my fear of tombs with you.
What was that?
Nothing.
A quick day!
Just made your last. This tomb is bigger than I thought. He has to be around here somewhere. You don't need to be scared.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me.
I'm a friend of...
You are?
I've never met someone as smart as Socrates. I always think about our...
You know him all right. I'm sorry.
Why were those men after?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's.
That seems like a strange...
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said...
I'll take care of the...
Thank you. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family.
So you're going to stop?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day...
I'll be sure to give him...
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will...
That student gave me an idea. Xantippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them.
Αχριτέλους παραμένουν.
I need to talk to them. Come on. Come on. Vamos, let's go! Shit! Got to smother it! No, no! Fire! Out! Maybe I can convince them to stand up for Socrates at the club.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate...
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes...
I don't think that's true at all. Oh.
I've never heard the names you just mentioned.
It's never too late to learn. But even so, one doesn't need to know who they are to answer. Is it not a risk that...
If we listen to others and take what they say as fact, we only have ourselves to blame.
So, no matter who is speaking, student or teacher, we must spend time trying to understand if what they say is even true.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystius. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
You can either help him, or I can show you that I'm not a Mystios only in looks.
I didn't realize Socrates taught his students to harm those who disagree with them.
I'm a different student than you're used to.
We wouldn't stand a chance against you in a fight. But that doesn't mean we will do what you say through threat of violence. You've been an interesting part of the conversation thus far. So we will give you another chance. Why should we help Socrates?
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, Would you think it was right, Socrates?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words,
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that.
fine, fine, you've made your point, and you've made it well. Socrates deserves our help, but we don't...
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty...
If you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
I regret doubting you at all.
Thank you. There are few things greater than gaining the understanding.
On that, we disagree.
Disagreements can lead to even...
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path.
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others. Here.
Ήγουεσαν ότι η θυγάτρη μου εκκληρονόμησε νοικίαν και δούλους παραχείου αυτής.
Ως ήθιστε τα πρικόα έσονται το αγράμισα.
Επιθυμούμεν την ερήτηση. Οι ούβες και νύχτες τέλος γάμου έστε.
Όμως ο μεροδιώδος
Περί αγάπης ούτως. Ο πλούτος αυτής δίπλος τα τεφλά.
Περιπάτης!
Ελεύγομεν αν τούτο άλλο έσονται το άλλο ιδιωτικός.
Ξένος, τι ήστα όταν η νύχτη γεννήσε.
Τύχην αγαθήν λακτίζει.
Η νύο πρεσβύτερος τέθηκε άπαντα αφήνει.
Έστι τούτος ο δώρον αυτής εκκληνάθους.
Πάψε, κράζωση!
Και νύμου μετέασε.
Και ο οίκος τι έστι λυπήσεις, μεν το σου το προσδεχεί.
Εμφάδες μεν γουν.
Νήπιον σοι.
Άπαξε συνήξεις πάπονται πότε προσέχει και εντός πέλης.